We just had breakfast and it was delicious. It was in the garden house. We were asking about the history of the garden house, but it's not old. It was actually built in the 90s, but it sure looked old and it was beautiful. The food was great. The service was wonderful. So we're set for the day. Well, Robert's inside dropping our key off and we are headed for Monroe, Louisiana. So that'll be our stop on the way toward Texas. We'll get to cross over the Mississippi River again, which I thought was so beautiful. I'll be excited to see it again. So thanks for joining us for this journey. Hey Google, Monroe, Louisiana.
Got it, Monroe.
Well, we're fixing to cross over the Mississippi, leave Mississippi and head into Louisiana. I don't like bridges, but here we go. Gotta cross one to get to the other side. Mississippi River. So we'll come back across the other side. Here we go. There's the Mississippi.
Welcome to Louisiana.
Okay, we're in Louisiana. Bridge up there. There's a big barge down there. Crossing under. Pulling a load. And the other side. So far, all we've seen in Louisiana is miles and miles of cornfields, flat land, and then every now and then a little town we go through that usually has a police car sitting there waiting to catch somebody in a speed trap, I guess. And that's all we've noticed so far. Tennessee River. Gallup Parish. I think it's in. Wow. Okay, that was a noisy bridge. Well, we made it to Monroe, Louisiana. It was a beautiful drive through lots of cornfields, and now we're headed to the Duck Commander warehouse. So all of their traffic lights are green so far in Louisiana. Just, yeah, not yellow like what we're used to. We made it, just because we happened to see it. Google did not take us to the right
There's
place.
the warehouse.
Yep, Duck Commander store and museum. Robert is super excited. So if you've seen the movie The Blind, then this is the camper.
It's in a camper somewhere.
Yeah, the vintage camper 1975. This vintage camper played a pivotal role in the set of The Blind. After wrecking his truck and temporarily separating from Kay, Phil lived deep in the woods in a camper similar to this. And this truck was Phil's truck that wrecked. We believe this is the actual truck. 1974. It was seen in The Blind and marks one of the lowest moments of Phil Robertson's life. But it shows that hope. It shows the hope that true transformation is possible. Here, Robert's relaxing before we get to go on a tour of the museum.
Barely produce enough gas. Mom always said we were lucky to have the luxury of running water in the house, even if it was only cold water coming through a 1-inch pipe from a hand-dug well to the kitchen sink. We didn't even have a bathtub or commode in the house.
getting in the car again before we take off for Waco. There's a storm coming, of course, so we're just going to do the best we can and head that direction. But turkey sandwiches and Fritos are on the menu. This is $2.32 a gallon, so we're going to go ahead and stop and fill up. Well, we're on the highway between Monroe, Louisiana and Waco, Texas, and it's going to take a good while, about 6 hours. We're back to more hilly, curvy roads instead of that long, flat roads with the cornfields on each side. So it'll take us a while, but we're just enjoying the scenery. Over into Texas, not far. Here we are, stuck in the rain again. Trying to get where we need to be. We'll head toward Waco. So we're stuck here waiting out the rain. Just waiting. We might get there today, we might not.
We'll get there.
We'll get there. Robert's a good driver. He's a good driver, but it is hard to see right now. So anyway, when you come to Texas in the Midwest, you get storms. That's what we're in.
Logansport.
We are in Logansport, and we are about to cross over into Texas. So we're crossing over right here. What's the name of this river? Can't remember. But Texas has given us a nice rainy.
Welcome to Texas.
Yep, here we go. Welcome to Texas. There's a nice rainy sign right there. So now we have about 3.5 hours to go to get to Waco. Texas, we love your roads. Nice and smooth
Wide.
and wide. Yes, way better than Louisiana, which have roads like we do in upstate South Carolina, full of potholes and very rough riding. So Texas, we're a fan of your roads. But we will make a disclaimer. We only traveled, back roads in Louisiana, so their main roads were probably perfectly fine, but we stick to mainly the least traveled highways and back roads. Texas, we spoke too soon. Loose stone does not mean mud. Well, it looks like an end zone up there. What a mess. Alright, Texas. We love you again. Pretty little flowers by the side of the road. Nice smooth road. Beautiful farmland. We love you, Texas. We forgive you for that terrible road back there. Well, we're in Palestine, Texas. About 2 hours, hour and 48 minutes actually away from Waco. And it is about 6:15, so we're getting a little hungry. So we're thinking about finding a place to eat here in this town. So we'll see what we can find. Well, Juicy's did not disappoint, did they?
No, that's really good.
They were delicious. Absolutely delicious. We read that they're only in, well, mainly in East Texas, and they started up in 1980, and they were absolutely great. So nothing but great reviews on them. McLean Stadium, Baylor University. We are in Waco. It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
All lit up at night. Well, we made it to Waco, and we're just checked into our hotel. We found a place at the Courtyard Marriott, close to downtown. So we're tired. We spent the day driving, and we're ready to get settled. But it's been a great day, and we're just thankful to be here safely. And we look forward to having a fun day tomorrow. Thanks for joining us.